Hey guys, Nathan here from NathanReviews. I've been sick lately with a chest infection, so I picked up Tekken 6 and I've started to play it. Beat the scenario mode, beat the arcade mode. So now here's my review. Tekken 6 was published by Namco Bandai in 2009, and my god is it a beautiful game. It looks like a modern day arcade game. It doesn't look realistic, but my god, it looks beautiful. You don't play a fighting game for the story, you play it for the gameplay. Right? And that's where Tekken 6 shines through amazingly. Every button on the controller controls a limb. And yeah, it's just something that's completely different to the Street Fighters or the Virtual Fighters out there. Tekken 6 is the kind of game where you can pick it up and not know how to play the game at all. Just button mash and you can win. But it's also the game that could use hours after hours of mastering a character's combinations and perfecting them in order to win. And that's what people do. Graphically, the game is absolutely beautiful. I love how over-exaggerated and how large every character's clothes are. I just love most of their faces. I think Nina's face bugs me a bit. And it's just got this beautiful modern day arcade fighter look to it. Like you can tell it's an arcade game. Now the sound, every different arena you fight in has a different soundtrack. And everyone is full of fast arcade music. Like you can just imagine it being in an arcade blaring out speakers. And it's just unbelievable. I love the sound in this game. And the voice acting, oh my god. English voice acting I don't really care about. It's the foreign voice acting which I'm amazed by. I don't know what they're saying, but reading along with the subtitles, it just sounds so perfect. It sounds like what the characters are meant to sound like. You start the scenario mode as Lars, and then after you beat the first level, you can choose any character to play as. And then after you beat a boss throughout the story, you can then play the scenario mode as them. So essentially I chose Asuka Kazama and wiped everyone out. Now level design in the scenario mode is really, I didn't like it. It was extremely boring, but I persisted through it all just to get to the end. And the cutscenes are absolutely worth it. Yeah, the level design itself, there was one level where you could easily get knocked off and you'd have to restart the entire thing again. And it took me about 45 minutes to finish it because I kept getting knocked off. Every character is fully customizable, which is a bonus. I did enjoy that. Playing through the scenario mode, you unlock items which will give you like extra health, extra defense, extra attack, elemental attacks such as fire and ice, and yeah, it just helps you through the story. When it comes to arcade and online, they don't do shit. Your character looks like the biggest tosser but is completely overpowered compared to everything else in the game. Speaking of online though, fun as hell. I love it. Although it is extremely laggy, but sometimes that plays out to your advantage, so that's a bonus. So what did I think of Tekken 6? Well, the scenario mode was kind of lackluster. The storyline didn't really make much sense. But the bright and colourful cinematics absolutely sold it for me. And yeah, the gameplay itself was just so full on and brutal and responsive as well. I loved it. I loved every minute of playing it. So what do I give Tekken 6? I give it a solid 8 out of 10. Hands down, best fighting game I've played all year.